Welcome to this video on working with Quick Launch on Connect NCDOT in SharePoint 2013. Quick Launch is the navigation area in the left column. We'll review different ways to add and edit navigation elements within Quick Launch. Because Connect NCDOT is a public-facing site, the ability to customize Quick Launch is tightly controlled. Connect NCDOT has an area that is designed for the public. No login is required, so users are unauthenticated. In this public area, Quick Launch appears below the top navigation and cannot be customized. Connect NCDOT also has a restricted area which requires a login to authenticate users. This restricted area contains team and project sites. Depending upon the type of site in the restricted area, you may or may not be able to customize Quick Launch. For example, construction team sites do not allow changes to Quick Launch, but other sites do allow customization. In this example, we are setting up the structure of an NCDOT test site in the authenticated area of Connect NCDOT. It will be a team site for software evaluation, and it will allow customization of Quick Launch. We have created a few libraries, lists, and pages, but they don't have content yet. Before we begin to add content, let's set up navigation in Quick Launch. First, let's look at the simplest way to add headings to Quick Launch. Let's add the software inventory list since that will be a frequently used list. Click the Settings gear, Site Contents, and the Software Inventory list. Click the List tab, List Settings, and List Name, Description, and Navigation. Click Yes to display software inventory as a heading. Click Save and press the F5 key to refresh the page. The heading is added immediately. Adding a library heading to Quick Launch is just as easy. Click the Settings gear and Site Contents, then click Document Library. Click the Library tab, Library Settings, and List Name, Description, and Navigation. Click Yes to place the document library in Quick Launch. By the way, if this heading were already in Quick Launch, you could remove it by clicking No. Click Save, then use F5 to refresh the page. And you see the two headings we've added. Off-screen, I'm going to add the Test Results list and the User Guides library to use in the next example. We have 4 headings in Quick Launch, but they're not well organized. So let's create a heading for lists and a heading for libraries. Later, we'll add links to our lists and libraries below these headings. Click the Settings gear, Site Settings, and Navigation. Scroll to Current Navigation. Be sure the second Structural Navigation option is chosen and that Show Subsites and Show Pages are not selected. Under Structural Navigation Sorting, ensure Sort Manually is selected. In Structural Navigation Editing and Sorting, the headings we've already added are represented by folders. First, let's add a heading for Library. Click an existing heading and add heading. This creates a new heading at the same level. Enter Library as the title that appears in Quick Launch. We'd like the heading to link to the Site Contents page. I've already opened that page in another tab, so let's use Ctrl-C to copy its URL. Then use Ctrl-V to paste it into the URL text field and click OK. Next, add a second heading for lists and have it linked to the Site Contents page as well. Now, let's add links for our lists and libraries and arrange them under the new headings. Click the Lists heading and add Link to create a new link under that heading. Enter Test Results as the title, and browse to the Test Results list in the NCDOT test site. Click Insert and OK. To create the software inventory link, click Add Link. Add a name of Software Inventory, then browse to the Software Inventory list. Then click Insert and OK. Now, delete the heading for test results by clicking it and clicking Delete. And delete the heading for software inventory. Note that deletions are immediate and give no warning. You cannot cancel out-of-navigation settings to undo the deletion. We'd like the lists to be in alphabetical order, so click Software Inventory and move up to rearrange. Now we'll add library links under the Library heading. Click the Library heading and add link. Name it Document Library. Browse to the document library and click Insert and OK. Finally, let's create the User Guides link and place it under the Library heading. Click Add Link. Name the link, then browse to User Guides, insert it, and click OK. Delete the headings for Document Library and User Guides. We want the Library heading to be plural, so click Edit, make the change, and click OK. Scroll down, click OK, and go to the Home page. We now have nicely organized navigation so users can quickly get to key lists and libraries on the site. We've seen that it's easier to use list or library settings if you want simple headings, but site settings will give you more options for nesting navigation. In this video, we've described methods to add, edit, rearrange, and delete links and headings in Quick Launch on Connect NCDOT. There is a separate video on how to edit Quick Launch on Inside NCDOT. We encourage you to check out our other SharePoint videos, as well as the reference and training materials on the SharePoint Help site. On Connect NCDOT, there is a link to help on every page. Go to the main Help page and click SharePoint Help to see the SharePoint Help information. On Inside NCDOT, there is a link to the Help site in the header and footer of every page. Those links also take you to the SharePoint Help site. For information on upcoming SharePoint classes, log into Beacon and check the LMS training calendar, or contact the PC Training Group. Thanks for watching.